There's player.
Yeah. Yeah. Inner ring. Outer ring, yes.
Okay. And so here's player. There's some enemies right here. Now they're all around this ring.
Yeah.
So now the thing is, if the player suddenly switches, or suddenly runs
Yeah.
over here,
Yeah, so why won't these rings be centered on the character so they
Yeah,
can just
yeah.
move with them? So all these guys would just be like, oh shit, he's moving, and then they start like trying to realign themselves into the circle.
yeah, the problem is when you add another character inside here,
Yeah.
and he's moving and they're moving.
They'll
so
just
the
be
problem
adjusting
is,
around the giant circle, won't they?
the AI needs to know how to switch players. It needs to know how to switch between them. And
Well, the way I'm thinking of it is like, let's say we have...
encompassing both of them.
Yeah, it's encompassing both of them, and then they only get called up. They don't have an aligned character until there's a call-up. When the call-up happens, it just randomly pulls from the outside. So they're not really assigned to any one particular character, since there's outer circles. Instead of being independent of two characters, we have them merged, so they're always just looking
Right.
at this giant outer circle. They're always looking at this right here, player.
And then when one splits off, then a smaller group of them split off to follow.
Because even if the
them.
characters go like way over here, that just means the circle stretches, so they have even more of an area they can circle around, and then they can pull them in.
I know that. I don't. Let me see. What am I trying to say?
Because, I mean, it wouldn't matter, because it'd be like, these guys are in, like, basically, let's say they're looking at let's say there's 3 characters, and they're looking at number 4. Number 4 is just that circle. And they always look at 4 until it says, oh, there's a call-up, and it'll randomly pull from the outside. It doesn't really matter who they're at. It could be all the way over here, calling over there. Then it just runs over to here. Doesn't matter where they're pulling from. So all these guys are sharing that same kind of cycle loop of 4, 4, 4. Oh, shit, we're in 3 now, or 1, or 2, because that's what the call-up pull. Like, player 1 needs somebody. So it randomly pulls from there somebody to run in. It doesn't matter where they're from. We don't have to assign like the closest or the farthest. It's just a random call up.
So, okay, wait a second. So what we're saying that we need to here's the player. This inner and outer.
Yeah.
Here's another player with this inner and outer. And when their outers touch, it merges the two.
Yeah, we could do it that way. The way I was saying it, I thought it would be easier is if it was just always the case of like we do with the camera on the screen, where it's like inner, we got the inner, and then we have this outer, and outer is actually just always a shape that's kind of morphing with the player's movement.
It gets weird when the players move
Yeah.
really far away, though.
I know. It'll just be like the enemies will be like there's this big empty space, and here they are, they're floating here because they're still technically in that invisible circle.
The problem, though, is that when they move really far, that invisible circle goes really far out. And so, if you're aligning players to the outside of the circle, there's going to be a lot of empty space. So you need to have independent circles around each buddy. So it looks like the enemies are grouping around the players, not grouping around an invisible circle outside the level.
Well, I thought they would just be like they're trying to keep their distance to kind of encompass the characters both so they don't get surprised. But if you want to do it this way and have them merge, that's fine too. I mean, I just think that would be harder for you to program.
Of course it will. So we need 2.
That's what makes it better.
Because it's harder to program?
Exactly.
So we have 2 goals. A.
I'll move out of your way here.
Well, those are my 2 design goals right now. Build the inner and outer circle and have the ability to merge and split them. So, okay.
Wow, I think we all decided that. Okay, only me. Okay, Bernard gave us some portraits and some more sprites for Ziegfeld and Rohan, and their 2 forms, zombie and wizard. So now he's gonna get paid $120. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2. Show that we were honoring our contract. $120. So you have money now. What are you gonna do?
Put it in my pocket.
So now he has $120 now. Now I'm $120 poorer.
How's it feel then?
That's how it feels.
And I am coding.
Like a madman.
Oh yeah.
Code time, excellent. Right,
Yeah, you see that group AI that's what I'm working on now. And there's the game ring stuff, which was what we were showing up there. And then there's the word web page, because Danielle needs to create our web page.
Well,
To design it, and I guess I'll create it.
The Sucker Free Game Studio, while it is over 100 degrees outside, here's the Veil of Mystery!
I'm working on sprites.
It's supposed to keep the air in here, inside of the den of awesomeness, but it hasn't worked so well.
Well, it's only like a 300 count thread sheet, really. It's not gonna work. It's like a fleeting hope that it would hold in about 1 or 2 degrees. If I really want to be creative, put that mattress and give it some thick wall separator. That causes work to form, and I'm too busy working on this.
And work generates heat.
Yeah.
Heat we do not need. There is the device that is doomed to fail.
What's doomed to fail?
It can't keep up with the heat. It's just too much. It's too strong.
I'm dying.
Yeah.
I actually think my left testicles.
I think it might have melted. It's just a theory, but I think it just boiled up and it's gone. It's evaporated.
I think I lost my left testicle.
But I still have you ready, don't I?
Right?
Ready? No!